But yeah, kind of a cheap little place. Sad that there's no bathtub. Well, one of us is really sad. But a bunch of 1-star reviews on Google and a couple of 5-star reviews, and I'll give it a 3 maybe. No,
1.5.
1.5. Not awful, but nice and cheap, just the way we like it. Well, some of us like it. Last night, slept okay, pretty hard bed. We should probably do a full review of this motel. Other than this road noise being seemingly louder in the room than it is right now. Not a terrible place, probably won't stay here again. So here's a review of the Rapid River Motel between Kalkaska and Mancelona. First thing we noticed when we walked in, these blinds were open, and these windows are old and rusty. Looks like some of them have been painted over a little bit. Come into the bathroom, and this window looks like they tried to wipe it down a bit, but there's some scrummy stuff on here. I was also in here and I heard some birds chirping outside, and I thought, wow, it sounds like the window's open. Well, you can't quite see, but the window is broken, and similar rust issues here. And it looks like they painted and didn't bother to take down even the drapery here. Fixtures are all painted over. Next item of business, the shower. Oh, it's fairly roomy. I got a cement floor that's not very well painted. That's kind of weird. That's all you get. I don't know if you can see that. There's not much happening there. Took a long time to get warm. Also, no shampoo, conditioner. There is did come with a bar of zest. That was nice. And back to my disclaimer. Not some highfalutin guy. I was trying to drink High Life out of a can. The reason I'm not drinking High Life out of a can is because I, last night, put it in this here refrigerator. And it's frozen. So I can't drink my High Life. Now, another thing I noticed last night was every time I got in and out of bed, this power strip would flicker at me. So started looking at where the electrical cord went, and it goes to this gap. It looks like the receptacle is about ready to fall in half. Oh, okay, turned that off. Come on, turn back on. There, now it's on. Oh, now it's off. Oh boy, I shouldn't have touched it. Okay, there we go, now it's on again. Also fun is this microwave. Looks like it might have been the first microwave. Oh, we gotta push the button to open it. Yeah, at least it's fairly clean inside. Not a dial. This chair has got some stains on it, a big burn mark, and there's hardly any cushion here. So while you're sitting on it, you definitely feel this first cross member kind of sink through here. And then while I was sitting on it, this kind of snapped at me, and that pulled out. These front blinds are pretty nasty and dirty. This chair's got a similar aspect. The arms are still good. Let's see, it's got a door. It locks. That's nice, so you can keep people out. The road noise, as I said in another time, is seemingly louder in here than out there. And lastly, and maybe coolestly, or I don't know, is this thing, courtesy coffee server. So you pour water in here, and that gets the water hot, and then you lift it and pour water in here. Okay, interesting. Maybe this was a really cool thing in the 70s or something, I don't know. However, if you were to use it today, I mean, there's a fair amount of dust and shit on here. But, well, something I'd never seen before. Maybe that's worth a couple of points. Oh, I almost forgot. Getting up to pee in the middle of the night, I almost tripped a few times. And it's going to be hard to see this, I think. But yeah, the subfloor here must be coming apart because there's a big crack here and here. Coming into the bathroom, there's a big crack here. Like the subfloor is just falling apart underneath. I don't get it. The toilet was unlevel, so sitting on it's kind of weird. So there you go.
Show the TV.
Oh, I almost forgot the TV. So here's the TV. Kind of looks like it might have been stolen or something. Definitely beaten up. And it is the finest antenna TV with a digital converter. I haven't opened these drawers yet. Maybe I shouldn't. Yeah. The drawers slide nice. Maybe that's a plus. It's got lights. And I don't know, there's no climate control that I can see. It's warm right now, although I'm still wearing 20 layers from the bike. And it was a little cool this morning, but yeah, I don't know how to change that. The bed is very hard, which you probably like, don't you? So the bed is very hard.
Very loud.
At least it's flat and not lumpy, but yeah, anytime you move, roll over, dear. So any little movement does a whole bunch of creaking. And the pillows are too flat and terrible. But I don't know, I feel kind of bad because we met the owner. He's a really nice guy. Stayed up late to get us in. He also owns the bakery downtown. I don't know, it's terrible. It's just it's kind of run down, about 10 years from being bulldozed. Maybe 10 years ago probably would be more like it. But oh yeah, I just found the climate control. Anyways, thanks for taking a tour of our room. I didn't mention last night in my review of the hotel that the TV has a DVD and VHS, so if you travel with that kind of stuff, you'll be well cared for. And I started to get into it, but then abandoned it. I didn't open this drawer at all. Within this drawer, there's a bottle from August of 2017. It's 2016. Interesting. And some coloring books. And say that the room was clean, although run down. The sheets were nicely cleaned. The toilet was nicely cleaned. Just the other stuff was kind of off-putting. Anyways, apparently it's raining now. Got to get going.